What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Wizard's Chest. I am Kyle. Today it is toy haul time! Woo! Woo! The delightful part of each week, usually Mondays, sometimes Tuesdays, where we gather together as a YouTube community to view the figures and toys that I have purchased. I went out this week with high expectations, which is usually bad, but I feel like I got some good stuff. Some hit and miss, not a whole huge haul, not a whole big to-do, but top to date T to two, top of the teeth, tongue and the lips. Let's see, where to begin? The beginning, yes! Thanksgiving is coming up if you live in America. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate it, I hope you have a great Thursday. So there you go. I went out looking for some special issued comics at Half Price Books. I was lucky enough to find two. The Madness Games and Comics that I go to all the time, I didn't realize for some reason or another that they don't carry any back issues. For some reason, I thought that was just like if Kick-Ass #1 comes out and it's really popular 6 months ago, and then all of a sudden everybody's wanting it, but they're not going to restock the #1. That I get. But I thought they still had people coming in, buying, trading, selling their old comics like old stuff. But that's not the case. But apparently there's one in Duncanville called Duncanville Books and Comics, maybe just Duncanville Books, I don't know. I'm going to look into it, but it's supposed to be complete with toys and comics, so I'm going to check that place out next week. I have been building a ton of dioramas. One reason that my reviews have been coming in fewer and far between is because I'm making a megalodon of a diorama. But instead, like the blue screen that you guys usually see for reviews, for the few that do watch my reviews, they have those kind of like black lines on the blue background or whatever. So I'm doing something similar to that, but it's going to be a little bit more realistic, and it's going to be twice, actually maybe 3 times the size, and it's going to have different layers and stuff like that. I might show you guys at the end of this video, but for now, let's get into the toys that I bought. So first, Ryan, if you saw the toy hunting video, you know who Crazy Eyes Ryan is. I picked up the Challenger, Red Challenger. You can put your photo here and become the Challenger, as seen on TV from American Gladiators. So that is pretty cool. I have Nitro, Laser, and Turbo. Gemini. I got Gemini. So yeah, they're coming along nicely. One place that I went to over the weekend, which I always forget about, I mean, every time I walk into this mall, Grapevine Mills Mall, I completely forget that they have like 5 toy stores in this place, and the prices were actually pretty good. They have a BAM, they have a FYE, they have a discount toy surplus store. They have a Barnes & Noble connected to it, which always has some good figures and pops and stuff. And another place I feel like I'm forgetting. But anyway, it was a good time. So I made a little mini toy hunting video that I'm going to be releasing either today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. But anywho, let's go ahead and take a look at some more stuff. So, as I was talking about before, I did go to Half Price Books looking for some comics, mainly some first issue of, first appearance, I should say, not first issue. But anyways, the other thing that I was looking for are the What If comics. What If comics are basically a run of comics that came out in the 90s, I believe. Yes. And they basically take any character, like, let's say, Batman, who never kills anybody. So what if Batman started killing people? Or What if Wolverine was Lord of the Vampires? What if Magneto took over the USA? So this came out in '93, this particular one, but I don't know the full history of What If comics. I don't know if it was just in the '90s or if it goes back further. But anyways, I've been really taken with them because they have really cool cover art and really imaginative one-off stories. So I will be looking out for more of those. Next is a gem. I didn't think I would be buying any DC comics because I've mainly been looking for X-Men first appearance of. But this one I couldn't pass up. It was a super, super good deal. 1937 is when this came out. This is Detective Comics featuring Mr. Freeze's chilling death trap. And it's the first time that Mr. Freeze is referred to as Mr. Freeze. So in my mind, that's the first appearance of Mr. Freeze. I don't care. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, that was really cool to find that. Going along now, if you did watch my toy hunting video, thank you. But I did pick up that Harry Potter Loot Crate set. $20. And you get a beanie, a notebook, a squishy that looks like the golden snake, a scarf, one mystery item, and a coaster set. So I'll be showing you a closer picture of that, and well, actually maybe I will be doing an unboxing video. How about that? Next, there's another YouTuber that I follow somewhat. But I saw that they picked up the advent calendar for Harry Potter, and I just had to go out and pick it up myself. I always watch this one YouTuber during the Christmas time because he makes a video every day of the advent calendar. They're short little 3-4 minute videos, but he does Lego, and I think actually he did a Freddy Funko last year. But then he has this thing where you send in pictures of your creepy Santa and stuff like that. But I'm going to be doing something similar, so I got, obviously, the Harry Potter Funko set, which is really cool. I was on the fence about the Lego one. I love Lego, but after those figures were built, I wouldn't really care two shits about them. But this one, I'd be proud to display all year long. And it comes with a cool little diorama set after you're done, so you can display your figures. But yeah, some of the thoughts that I jotted down. Obviously the advent calendar. Pictures of your childhood Christmas I thought would be really cool. So I know that I have like 6 or 7 pictures of me with the toys that I was most happiest to get. Game Boy Vac-Man from Stretch Armstrong, Game Boy, I think I got a air hockey table that I have a picture of, but just different stuff, different cool stuff. So if you have pictures of your favorite childhood Christmas and would like to send them in, feel free to do so. I believe my email is at the bottom of my page. You can go to my YouTube page, or you can go to my home on YouTube, and you can find my email there. If you would like to send me a picture, I would gladly put it in my video starting December 1st. And then, let's see, Christmas themed toys. If you would like to send in pictures of your Christmas themed toys, I have some, what do I have? I got Clark W. Griswold from Christmas Vacation, aka Chevy Chase, and then I got the dad from A Christmas Story, who has the leg lamp. So I will be displaying those as well, but those are the only ideas I got so far. So on to the next toy. Keeping in the realm of Funko for a minute, saw these come up on my Instagram the other day, and I knew I wanted them, and boom, wouldn't you know it, I find them the week of. I got Wayne and Garth there. Garth looks really good. Wayne looks good too, but I just like the design of Garth, always have. He was more quiet and aloof, so he was my favorite character on Wayne's World. But this movie This takes me back. Okay, this is gonna show my age. I can remember going through like Kansas or Arizona, something like that. We were driving back from Texas, visiting family, back to Wyoming where I used to live. And on the way, we stopped at a McDonald's. One of their promotional things at McDonald's was to give away, I think, Clueless, Wayne's World, and some other movie I can't remember. Maybe like Fievel Goes West or something like that. But my mom and dad actually bought the movies at McDonald's, VHS movies, and I can remember watching it for the first time, and that Bohemian Rhapsody song that came on, that's what got me into Queen. Still haven't seen that movie. I'm a piece of shit now. But anyways, super glad to have these figures. They take me back, faux show. Also, kind of Christmas theme. If you've never seen Trading Spaces, I highly recommend it. This is Special Agent Orange. It is Eddie Murphy scooting along on the sidewalk going, "Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas." He's trying to beg for money, but his legs work, but he's acting like they got blown off in Vietnam. It's really funny. And then, of course, I've been eyeing this guy for a while. Finally found him at Madness Games and Comics and picked him up for the low price of $10. So that's pretty cool. Very glad to have him. And, wouldn't you know it, Dallas Vintage Toys surprised me again. Oh, Sean, you little trickster, you. I thought that I was going to have to order this online, and it would have probably cost me about $32, but I got them for $30. And picked them up the day that they got them. This is the Scuba Diving Crash Bandicoot, the last of the line that came in for this NECA wave, and it's got a new face, new goggles, he's got his scuba pack, and it just looks really, really good. So glad to have finally rounded out all my Crash Bandicoots. I bought the game when it first came out. I played it all the way through right away. Finished it. I know a lot of people got frustrated with it, but I had a lot of fun playing it, so good times. I finally found the X-Men projectors, and he looks great, so super glad to have him. I can't decide if I'm going to take him out or not. I just love this card art. I mean, that is just vintage 90s. Classic 90s, 1994. I was 10 years old. But yeah. Then, I couldn't get Wolverine without his enemy, Magneto. So that is pretty cool. It's been opened before, but they did a pretty good job of stapling it back and saving the card. I do appreciate that. And then, when I went to GameStop, I went to a few different GameStops, and they had some pretty good stuff there. Mainly, I focused on the old school Marvel vintage carded stuff. Ruffles! You're crazy. Say hello, Ruffles. Here to burn in nudie Ruffles head. Come here. Come here. Come here, Ruffles. This is so crazy, Ruffles head. How about you do it? How about you do it? Okay, that's it. Anyways, it wouldn't be a haul video without Ruffles making an appearance. Walter is too busy chewing on his rawhide strip. But anyways, I picked up Vision. I was very impressed with him. It actually makes me want to take him out of the packaging, even though it is very, very beautiful. But he's got butterfly joints, y'all. And that's awesome to me. The articulation on this is very much on point. I love the sculpt. I love the vibrant colors, and it comes with the head of Ultron, which is pretty cute. One thing though, the cape looks like it goes down past its ankles, which means he's gonna be a bit of a close talker when you put him on the shelf. Nonetheless, I am very happy to have him. I believe I will be picking up the Wasp and Ant-Man from this series. I am on the fence about Black Panther, Hawkeye, and the Scarlet Spider. But the others look really good to me. Ooh. And another thing that I got, this I got at Target. As you know, they have been doing Amigos now for a while. I finally found the Gorn from Star Trek. One of my favorite episodes, a classic episode, where Captain Kirk goes to this planet to battle the Gorn, and it is the slowest fight imaginable, but super deadly, y'all. And Captain Kirk always comes through in a pinch. Saw this guy at the North Dallas Toy Show a few months ago. Should have pulled the trigger on it then, but I was like, you know what, I think I can find it a little bit cheaper at Target. It took forever, but finally, 20% off, and it was already $12, so pretty good deal on him. Very happy to have him. The only other one that I have is Jimi Hendrix. I did see the Vampire and Frankenstein's monster. I refuse to call him Frankenstein because Dr. Frankenstein actually created the monster. But then I go back and forth because it's Victor Frankenstein. And so Victor Frankenstein creates the monster, but if the monster's name is Monster, wouldn't his last name still be Frankenstein? So I go back and forth in my head debating these things. This is what takes up most of my time. Okay, last but not least, as you know, I went to GameStop and I finally picked up the Spider-Man Gamer Burst. Even though I don't have a PS4, I'm still a fan of action figures, so I picked this bad boy up. The packaging looks really cool. I like the spider that they have designed back there. He's got his webs out. He's got a chakra, little hand there, and I like the white. I like the stark white just coming out at you. And his shoes look really nice. But that about does it. I think I'll finish this video out, obviously showing you close-up pictures of all the figures that I did get. I'm also going to line up my dioramas, so stick around and check those out. If you are interested in them, please hit me up on Facebook Messenger. My name on Facebook is Kyle Snorlax. Go ahead and add friend and I'll add you real quick. And then we'll go over prices, shipping, and everything like that. If you're interested. If you're not, no big deal. If you like this video, please hit that like button. It super duper helps me out. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe today. I release new videos all the time. Lots of toy hunting videos coming out. I got big Black Friday sale happening this week. Other than that, I got nothing. Everybody be good to one another out there and have a safe, happy holiday. Bye-bye. Alright, so here is that huge monstrosity of a diorama slash backdrop for the new videos that I'm working on. As you can tell, it is huge. So I'm coming to a stopping point. This middle section here, I'm actually going to leave unattached. Oops, there everything goes. But yeah, that way if I need to set up a big figure, I can fit them in. I don't have to worry about setting them in there. But yeah, I just wanted to create different levels, and then I'm going to have like little mini shelves attached to the walls so I can set up figures there, maybe do like a first, second, third type thing. Yeah, so pretty cool. Alright, and here are the other dioramas. See if I can get some better light, a little bit better. So these are the smaller ones. I think I got some pretty good detail on that. And then a little bit bigger, different sceneries. I like this one a lot. And then that's movable, kind of like a stone cauldron or something like that. A little old throne room. This I was thinking like Aquaman. It's kind of greenish blue. The camera's not picking it up exact, but it's pretty close. It's gonna do some like moss hanging on the pillars and stuff. And this one's just kind of weird, just changing up so I don't get bored with it. I still think it looks pretty cool. Made sure to make those pillars larger than a Marvel Legends, so it'll be in the backdrop of them and they won't overpower it. And then there's another weird one. Some giant mushroom type trees. Another Aquaman type world, Atlantis type thing. But yeah, they're super fun to make, so if you are interested, let me know. Alright, so coming up next are the close-up shots of the toy haul. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!
Oh, good one, Merlin. Oh, hello there. Thank you for watching. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe today. It's free.